everyone, my name is Noah, and in today's video we're going to basically break down how to choose a stock, because I know at first when you're first getting into it, it could be extremely intimidating because there's so many different things you want to know before you dive into a particular investment. But in today's video I'm going to simplify it into a few different questions that you want to ask yourself that's going to make things a lot easier and less intimidating before you choose that stock to invest in. So right off the hop, what I do before I invest in anything is I ask myself this one question. Is this going to be worth more in the future? And there's really only two answers, right? Yes or no. So if it's no, easy, don't invest in it. You don't want to put your money in a depreciating asset. So then if it's yes, I do think it's going to be worth more in the future, then you need to look into three things. Those three things are fundamental catalysts, technical catalysts, and both, right? There could be both technical and fundamental. What you want to do is now collect a few different reasons why in these three categories that the price is going to increase in the future. So in terms of fundamental catalysts, what are some things you could figure out? Well, you could find out if the company is releasing new products. If there's political news that's going to affect the price of the stock. For example, SCR and the way they needed sports gambling, the one-line betting bill to be passed in Canada. That is a major fundamental political catalyst that helped drive the stock price up. You could figure out if your company stock is going to be uplisted onto any specific indexes like the NASDAQ, the S&P, the TSX. These are all very bullish catalysts that are going to affect the stock's price, likely causing it to increase, right? So those are just a few fundamental reasons why the stock price could potentially increase. Now, if we're going to go to the technical reasons, you need to ask yourself, like, is this a strong uptrend? Is there a really bullish chart pattern going on? Is it floating around a resistance level? Or is it at a demand zone? These are all bullish things that you want to look at on the charts that could also aid into the stock price increasing. So just by knowing a few fundamental reasons, and if there are really good technical reasons as well, these are going to help you choose your stock. Because, for example, you choose Apple, right? I want to invest in Apple. So you check the fundamental catalyst. Oh, they got a new product releasing. Well, that's pretty bullish. And then you check the chart. Oh, wow, there's a massive wedge and it's looking bullish. Sweet, there you go. There's two great reasons why. Now what you need to basically ask yourself is, do you believe in the company? Like, what is your scale of conviction, right? If there's a scale from 0 to 10 or 0 to 100, whatever, where on that scale are you? Like, how convinced are you that this is going to be worth more in the future? If your conviction is high, say you're at like a 9 out of 10, like I think this new Apple product is going to be unreal, then there's your answer. I should probably invest into this company. Now, a few other things you might want to take into consideration before diving in is, what is the volatility of the stock? Is it overvalued? Is it undervalued? Those are some other questions you might want to ask yourself. But for the most part, if you can crack down, is this going to be worth more in the future? Are there fundamental catalysts, technical catalysts, or both that are going to aid in the stock price potentially increasing? Yes? Okay, sweet. So then there you go. Those are pretty much some of the more important questions you want to ask yourself before you put your money into a stock. I highly recommend not to probably invest in something off like a gut feeling or like a hope. If you have a hope that something's going to go higher in price, you should probably take a step back and like regather some thoughts and just make sure what you're doing is the right decision, because hope isn't something you want to let drive your investment decisions. Like, I could hope for a bunch of things. I hope COVID's going to end next week, but likely it's not. You don't want to hope anything. You want to have your reasons and know why. Now, in a few days or weeks, I'm going to make another video on how to make a trading plan. Now, that video is going to work extremely well with this video. Those two together are going to be like a deadly combo. So I hope this video helps today. I hope some things are a little bit less intimidating, a little bit easier to figure out, try asking yourself those questions before you invest in something. Let me know what you think. If you have any other tips, let me know. I could add them into the future videos. Peace, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Hope that was helpful. Easy.